Well, MIDC is very helpful to us in the realm of employing people. Just recently, both our siding and pipe divisions have expanded in the community, and we've turned to MIDC for support on not only for a lot of people who work on the floor and with the equipment, but also for the salaried positions. So we gather their insight or any potential candidates within the community that can work in our plant and support what our goals and objectives are, you know, on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of our staff, they are local, and that sometimes is unusual for some manufacturing facilities to have part of the middle management and upper management be local from the same community. The thing that's special about finding these types of resources is the other industries that are in the town. You have the refinery, you have an insulation plant, you have a pharmaceutical plant, which are larger size facilities for a community that's so small, and they offer expertise in people that maybe aren't able to move up in that particular plant for whatever reason, but the opportunity is going to exist in a sister plant right down the street a lot of times. So that's why I think you see a lot of people that live in McPherson have those types of jobs, because even if they ask people to relocate and these people want to stay in McPherson, the opportunity could exist right down the street in a similar facility. So the industrial base really has a lot to offer because there is so much of it here. And the same goes for the workforce on the floor is especially in this economy and in the downturn, if you have one of these plants downsizing for one reason or another, that talent pool comes out into play for these other plants to snatch up. And it's been very critical to our success, because we compete not only with, you know, our obvious competitors in pipe and siding, but we also compete with our sister plants, which are in different communities. So cost is always an issue, and talent's always an issue. So you always look for the lowest cost and the highest talent. And that's made this plant very successful because we've been able to keep that formula going with the help of MIDC and with the help of the community. So I've been here a little over a year, and my family have been here almost a year. And what we found was, first of all, a neighborhood that matches what we wanted. We were looking for couples in our age range that had children in our age range, and we found a very good neighborhood to where a majority of the neighborhood had children. And it's great coming from Kansas City, where you lock your doors at night and the kids, as soon as the street light comes on, they need to get in the house, to a more of a community that embraces developing kids, and you know, you can let your kids go over to the neighbors, and there's less worries in McPherson, and it presents itself as a very beautiful small town. So coming from Kansas City, that was my first impression. Everything's clean, you know, even down to the street gutters. Even in the fall, you don't see very many leaves in the gutters because they do such a great job here. And that was really the impression of my wife as well, is yes, relocation is tough, and going from a big city to a smaller city can be tough in ways of you get used to the common things of shopping and restaurants and whatnot, but my wife really embraced it because she saw the other examples of it's a very clean community, very safe community. The school system's very good. She's very impressed with the kindergarten teacher that my 5-year-old has this year. It's been really good, and she's found ways to keep herself occupied. There's plenty of things to do in the community. She loves shopping on Main Street and going to some of the niche stores that they have in McPherson, and she finds a lot of time to spend in the parks. There's a lot of parks that are well kept in McPherson, and the kids love doing that. They love staying outside, to where coming from Kansas City, you tend to stay indoors, and if you don't go to a big event like a baseball game or to the zoo or to Worlds of Fun, you tend to stay in the house, to where McPherson, there's plenty of places to roam and to get out and visit with the neighbors. And it's been a good change for us.